Fox 61 breaking news now.
Breaking news off the top as chaos erupts at a Southington restaurant. A bike night event turns violent. Multiple reports on social media. And right now, dozens of police are on the scene. Thanks for joining us for the Fox 61 News at 10. I'm Brent Harden. Fox 61's Valerie Moravi is live at the scene now. And Valerie, tell us what you saw when you first arrived.
Yes, Brent, we got here at 8:30 this evening and we saw a large crowd still outside the building and outside Cadillac Ranch. And as you can see right behind me, the scene is still very much active. And we just saw police going into the building just seconds ago. And you might not be able to see the surrounding areas right now, but we are right on the side of Jude Lane. And the area has been completely blocked off since we got here around that time. And we've seen dozens of cruisers, police, and first responders assisting and investigating the scene. Now, it remains unclear what exactly happened here tonight, but we do know there was a bike event happening at the Cadillac Ranch earlier today. So I just want you to take a look at the building right now, and if you can see, police just went in there at the building. There's still a lot of people from the bike community around the area. Not sure you're able to see, but we're trying to get closer. There's a large crowd right now, right outside the building. We see civilians, we see first responders. It seems like they are questioning people right now. There's a police cruiser right on the side where actually we see quite a few. We also see police presence around the scene. They've been collecting evidence bags. We've seen police working around the area trying to find evidence of what could have possibly happened early this evening. Again, this is all the information that we have at this moment. There's still quite a few people out here, not as much as we saw earlier today. It's been reported that probably 100 people were out here earlier today, but as I mentioned, as far as what happened and what could have probably drawn such a big police presence, we're still trying to work to get those details, but we'll continue to update you as we gather more. For now, live in Southington, Valerie Moravi, Fox 61.
Valerie, thank you. Turning to the weather now, and it looked more like a sunset in the middle of the day today. A smoky orange sky stretched across Connecticut and much of the Northeast, in fact, as massive Canadian wildfires burned. Coming up, we'll tell you what that smoke means for your health. But first, let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Rachel. Photos. That's what it reminded me of.
Oh, absolutely. People describing it as eerie, otherworldly, apocalyptic. You could smell it, you could taste it, you could see the smoke. And we're not the only people that are dealing with these air quality issues. You can see them stretching from Canada all the way here to Connecticut. And once again, tomorrow there is an air quality alert in effect. Right now, the air quality has actually improved a little bit from what it was earlier. I mean, you can still smell the smoke in the air, but the plume has shifted south a little bit. Unfortunately, though, it looks like as we head through the afternoon tomorrow, that smoke plume will come right back in again. So once again, we are looking at smoky skies, poor air quality, and limiting strenuous activity outside. It does look like we have some relief on the way for Friday as we get some more refreshing air into the mix. We're going to talk more about it and the chance for rain this weekend coming up, Brent.
All right, Rachel, thank you. State health and environmental officials say tomorrow's air quality in Fairfield, New Haven, and Litchfield counties could exceed levels that are unhealthy for sensitive groups. If you are in one of those sensitive groups, which includes young children, the elderly, or anyone with a pre-existing health condition like asthma, then you should make outdoor activities shorter, less intense, take more breaks. Watch for symptoms such as coughing and shortness of breath. For everyone else, you should still limit time outdoors, especially in the afternoon and the evening. Move your workouts indoors, take frequent breaks if you must be outside. We'll have more on how to stay safe coming up later in the newscast. But what should have been a peaceful day at a popular state park ended in a terrifying ordeal. Police say a man armed with a knife threatened two girls and even tried to sexually assault them. But investigators say the girls were able to fight back and get help. Fox 61's Priscilla Meza has more on the incident and the growing safety concerns from people in that area.
For many, Kettletown State Park has always been a quiet, safe place to walk and spend time outdoors. But after what happened here, That sense of security is being shaken. What police say happened at Kettletown State Park Monday is something regular visitors never expected. The Department of Energy and Environmental Protection says 23-year-old Darius Moreno attacked two girls, threatened them with a knife, and then tried to sexually assault them. The girls were able to escape and get help from others in the park. Now, people who come here often say they're reconsidering their sense of safety.
No, this is usually a very safe place, and there's just a lot of people come here and take their dogs or go for walks. And it's a pretty nice place to go to.
Van Kuren says she's here nearly every day, but now
it's concerning, obviously. It makes me more weary.
She says while she knows the area well, she's taking extra precautions. Others say the incident hits even closer to home.
I just thought it was really scary to hear that somebody would attack girls like that.
Callie Gibbons lives nearby and says after she learned what happened, she wouldn't let her daughter come here.
It alarms you enough to say you always tell your children to watch your surroundings and what's happening around you and watch out for people. But I would just say don't go even with your friends to that park and the surrounding areas right now.
She believes the girls' quick thinking may have saved them.
That's what I've always told my child, just scream, yell, run, kick, hit, just, leave, get away as fast as you can. Yeah. So I'm glad that those two girls were together and were able to get away.
Now, some are calling for more safety measures in places meant for families.
Either security, in the parks, which that would be great, the police presence, but definitely some sort of security.
Moreno is facing a long list of charges, including attempted sexual assault, and unlawful restraint. He is now being held on a $250,000 bond. In Southbury, Priscilla Meza, Fox 61.
Well, new tonight, Guilford police are asking for the public's help after police say a large group of ATV and dirt bike riders took over local roads, ignoring traffic laws and leading officers on a chase. Fox 61's Tim Latow spoke to neighbors in Guilford who want to see something done.
Guilford police say illegal dirt bike and ATV riding has been a growing issue both here in town and across the state. The most recent incident happened here at the Guilford High School parking lot. Investigators say a group of about a dozen riders gathered here, took off, and managed to get away from police twice.
We live right on the road and we always have dirt bikes go by.
The middle of summer seems to be a peak time to see ATVs and dirt bikes being ridden through towns, but it's against the law anywhere in Connecticut. Drivers across the southern part of the state say they can't go more than a couple weeks without seeing a pack of riders.
Even yesterday there was about 20 to 30 kids doing wheelies on ATVs, crossing lanes, getting in front of cars. Dangerous for them and the folks on the road. Police departments have cracked down on the illegal use of these vehicles in the past. The Guilford Police Department is actively investigating a group of about a dozen riders that got away from them twice on Tuesday.
It's so unsafe for everybody involved, every driver on the road, every person walking their dog.
Police say the group met at the high school before riding down Long Hill Road. When officers tried to pull them over, they took off. The riders were later spotted by police at Adams Middle School and drove off again. Now police want help identifying these riders, and they want to speak to their parents. It's this reckless behavior that has Eric Holton worried about getting into a crash.
If I see them bobbing through traffic and you go to make a turn and then they're on the wrong side of the road and you're afraid about hitting somebody.
That almost happened to Molly Bass. A bright morning drive over a bridge caused her to panic when she barely missed a small dirt bike in the middle of the road.
I stopped and I said, hey, I can't see you at all. The sun's in my eyes. And this is not it was like in the middle of an overpass bridge.
Because of their small size, Guilford police say there's a higher risk of ATVs and dirt bikes getting into a crash with other cars. Parents I spoke with say they're hopeful that others will understand the place of concern they're coming from. They want other parents to talk to their kids about the danger of riding these vehicles on the road and to stick to off-road riding trails instead.
There's a time and place for ATVs and those types of vehicles. It's not in main streets of these towns, and the parents should not allow their kids to do this when it's illegal.
There's a town ordinance that bans all motorized recreational vehicles from public roads and property. It's a $1,000 fine for drivers and a $250 fine for passengers. In Guilford, Tim Latow, Fox 61.
All right, back to that wildfire smoke now. The smoke from more than 100 fires burning in Canada is spreading across much of the Midwest and the Northeast, creating unhealthy air quality as another round of heat moves in. In Minnesota, thousands of campers are being evacuated from a remote wilderness area where lightning-sparked fires continue to grow. Health experts say the combination of smoke and extreme heat can be especially dangerous, urging people to stay indoors with possible. Keep the windows closed, wear an N95 mask if you need to be outside. And that smoke coming down from the wildfires is causing issues for people with respiratory issues right here in Connecticut. Fox 61's Alicia Hercules is in Hartford with more from a local doctor on ways to deal with the poor air quality.
As you can see, the smoke is thick and it definitely smells like it out here. The doctor I spoke with says he's seen more people coming to the emergency room with respiratory illnesses, all thanks to the wildfires to the north.
You have to listen to your body.
Dr. Jeffrey Chupp, a professor of medicine at the Yale School of Medicine and the Division of Critical and Pulmonary Care, says take care of yourself. He says with the wildfire smoke in the air, there are heightened concerns for people with respiratory illnesses like asthma or COPD.
And really any chronic lung condition where there's already an inflammatory response in your lung that can get exacerbated or increased by inhaling this smoke, especially for long periods of time.
The smoke blanketing our state is from the more than 800 wildfires burning across Canada. High winds are pushing the smoke from the Midwest all the way here to New England.
My eyes are irritated just being outside.
Meryl Reese of Glastonbury is one of the many people who say it's been difficult to breathe and even see in the smoke. And that's keeping many people inside.
It's like a ghost town. Nobody was out walking.
She says she's limiting how much time she's spending outside with her dog. Now she is worried for her son who was planning to go to an outdoor festival.
I have a son who's gone to a bluegrass festival out in New York on a farm and is going to be camping out for 4 days, and I'm worried about how he's going to be.
Dr. Chupp says the smoke can also increase risks for people with underlying eye issues.
The smoke that gets in their eyes can make that inflammation worse.
If you're outside and not feeling well, doctors say to go back inside. And if it gets worse, they say to seek medical help. Now, I'm about to go back inside myself as it's getting pretty gross out here. In Hartford, Alicia Hercules, Fox 61.
Next few days, plan ahead with extreme heat in the forecast. Some trains could run at reduced speeds and see delays between 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. from now through Friday. Amtrak says it has already adjusted some service and notified affected passengers, but travelers should still check their train's status before heading to the station.